Hello, fellow students of U.S. History 713, American Entrepreneurship since 1900. My name is Todd Elliott. For today's video post, we are tasked with using primary sources to produce a video discussion describing, illustrating, and analyzing one person's experience in the postbellum economy. The subject of my discussion post is a name that is recognizable throughout the United States and particularly in my line of work as a librarian, amongst librarians, American entrepreneur Andrew Carnegie. Carnegie, perhaps a name most closely associated with Pittsburgh Steel, as well as Carnegie Hall and a slew of libraries that bear his name, was born in 1835 and died in 1919. He was an immigrant from Scotland, or arrived here at the age of 12, and held a variety of different jobs, which informed his ideals regarding the importance of initiative and as well as self-taught education. Greg Kaza, in his review of Samuel Bostaff's economic biography of Carnegie, gives us a basic understanding of economic ideas about entrepreneurism, production, and protectionism as they related to the 19th century economy. And these are coupled and contrasted actually with where Carnegie's commercial acuity, along with his self-serving use of lobbying, tariffs, and other forms of crony capitalism. All of these things made up Carnegie, as well as Carnegie, the international peace advocate and philanthropist. Harvey, McLean, Gordon, Shaw, in their article on Carnegie and the Foundations of Contemporary Entrepreneurial Philanthropy, explore the relationship between world-making entrepreneurs and their philanthropic endeavors by asking why, how, and to what ends these individuals seek to extend their reach in society beyond business. Because the steel magnet remains a model for philanthropic work, it's useful to study his life, motivations. The authors describe entrepreneurial philanthropy by describing it through the lens of the capital theory, where entrepreneurship, which is for profit, and philanthropy, which is not for profit, are symbiotically connected to each other. Entrepreneurs, quote, entrepreneurs invest economic capital in their philanthropic activities, most often through the vehicle of a charitable foundation, alongside with their cultural, social, and symbolic capital, unquote. Levine's article brings Andrew Carnegie into the present day by comparing him with Bill Gates, which is a name that most of you, heck, all of you should recognize, as two examples of a historic and a current model of entrepreneurship and philanthropy. In his generation, Carnegie was the richest man in the world. He had amassed a fortune of $400 million by 1913, which would be valued at 9.6 billion in today's dollars. And he held to a philosophy that the wealthy bear a responsibility to give their money away for the common good. In fact, one of the main reasons for earning money, according to him, was to give it away. And this is consistent with biblical instruction. Reference Luke 6, verse 38, Acts 20, 35, 2 Corinthians 9, verse 7, Malachi 3:10, and particularly 1 Timothy 6, verses 17 through 19. And this is English Standard Version. As for the rich in this present age, charge them not to be haughty, nor to set their hopes on the uncertainty of riches, but on God, who richly provides us with everything to enjoy. They are to do good, to be rich in good works, to be generous and ready to share, thus storing up treasure for themselves as a good foundation for the future, so that they may take hold of that which is truly life. Carnegie thus has a kind of spiritual kinsmanship with modern givers then, such as Bill and Melinda Gates, whose foundation donates 4.4 billion annually in grants and sets an example for generosity in business. And you don't have to agree with everything that Bill and Melinda Gates stands for. But full disclosure, I spent some time in Seattle, so at their foundation on behalf of libraries, and I know the good work they do. For more information, please check out the source material. Thanks for watching.